realize nearly 90% of the bill is just all about food. But then with a foodie like me, the house has to be stocked with food. Yeah, well stocked with food. After a long day of grocery shopping, you don't have to scout around for a place to satisfy your immediate hunger pangs. And just when you exit the lifestyle supermarket on LB Road, there's a whiff of freshly baked products. Welcome to Adyar Bakery. Shopping is indeed tiring. I have to wait for a good 1 hour before I get home and then unpack my bags and then eat all the good food. I thought I might as well do it here, complete the whole task at Adyar Bakery. Thank you. Wow. एक veg pizza.
एक chicken pizza.
एक veg cheese fingers.
एक chicken cheese fingers.
हेलो. एक eggless cake.
एक केक जिसमें full egg हो.
Fine, you're qualified. Please welcome Vishal Chandrasekhar, who's going to be the guest on this show, Feeding Frenzy. Full-time musician, full-time foodie.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, what has been the most challenging project of yours so far?
So far, a documentary about postmen in Dharavi and stuff like that. It was like really had to work really hard on that.
Lovely. So, how did you get into music?
Music was my all-time passion. I used to play the keyboard when I was 6 years old and stuff like that. It was from the start, music.
So, who's your favorite musician? That's a difficult question.
A.R. Rahman. But yeah, I generally listen to a lot of music on the West.
So do you listen to a lot of Carnatic as well?
Of course I do. Fusion is something I really like. Stuff like that. And there's world music.
I must tell you guys that he not only plays the instruments really well, but he is also very good at the kitchen when he dons the chef's role.
Yes, I do a little bit of cooking. Yeah, I mean, frying the potato here and there and sambar and stuff like that.
Vettakonda, how
Yes.
did you miss that?
Vettakonda.
When are you going to invite me home?
Come sometime, I mean, after we've done or something.
Please don't make a non-vegetarian menu and invite me home.
Okay,
I'll
definitely.
kill you if you do that.
Definitely, definitely. My mom will kill me, don't worry.
This place doesn't just restrict itself to bakery items. From pizzas to chaats to a wide range in between, you can pick any of your favorites. As for me, I decided to pick them all. Whoa! I love it when the table is full.
Seriously. I love it when my stomach is full.
Come on, let's save the best for the last.
Yep.
Yeah, start with pizza. I must tell you, for once I found the right guest on the show because he too does not love onion. My pizza is colorful and equally tasty.
Sure does look colorful. Oh, beautiful. There's a lot of cheese in it, which makes everything bind together well. So that brings out the taste in it. I don't know about yours.
I'm guessing it's very simple to make because the base is tomato sauce. It's full of cheese. You have lots of vegetables added and lots of oregano. Very simple to make.
Oregano,
at home.
yeah.
I think you should complement it with some crispy snacks.
Beautiful.
Yummy.
Seriously good.
Nothing like fried potatoes with lots of cheese. Oh, he has an interesting recipe that you have to know. Tell us about the potatoes.
Okay, the other day what I tried, I was totally jobless at home. I just cut potatoes and I fried them up with butter. I added salt to it, baked them in the oven, took them out, fried them up with butter, and then I sprayed some nice cheese on it, put it back in the oven, took it out, and you have nice cheesy baked potatoes.
Wow.
Really tastes good. Especially when you're watching a movie and stuff at home.
We become couch potatoes, literally. The eggless varieties here are plenty. From pastries, puddings to even mousses, Adyar Bakery offers soft, buttery and creamy layers of cakes which are as good as the ones with egg. However, there are quite a few egg cakes that are pretty famous.
In Adyar Bakery, we make about 160 different kind of products, and there are quite a few products that we are famous for. One product that comes to my mind is the Madeira cake, also called as tea cake. The reason being, we use expensive, quality ingredients, and the formula, the recipe is basically a very traditional recipe, followed over many generations. It's actually an old English recipe, so we haven't altered that recipe, so it remains unique till date.
I think mine looks all the more creamy even though it's eggless.
It really looks good.
Dare you touch this?
Can I have one?
No. So fragile and delicate.
Cupcake at its best.
He was telling me, Mr. Mukund.
Seriously good.
Best had when you have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes quite similar to sponge cake.
Looks like it too actually. The consistency.
Yeah.
Is it soft and flaky?
It's kind of dry. It's kind of dry inside.
Mine is all chocolatey and gooey and
Squishy,
creamy.
yeah.
I think they've added dark chocolate. So there is a slight bitter aftertaste that makes it all the more special.
I love that bitter taste in chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Now, even if you miss the corner shelf that stores crispy samosas and cutlets, the table next to it is full of puris and bhel, reminding you to try their list of chaat items. And you know we will, no matter what.
We have a lot of things in common. The foremost is love for chaat.
Seriously, I love chaat.
So what I have here is dahi puri.
Great. I must say this place is good for chaat also.
And I love this save. It's crispy, thick save and it's also very spicy.
Yeah, it's kind of flavored, no?
Yeah, it's the typical aloo bhujia kind of flavor. And it blends very well with the sweet dahi. So, you don't find it extremely spicy too.
That sweet chutney, red one, damn good.
You know, the sweet chutney, most of the time they mess it up because it'll be extremely sweet to the extent that you can't take more of it.
But this is just right for me. It's got the correct amount of spice, sweet, everything is perfect.
True. And the dahi is also not extremely watery. It's just the right consistency. You enjoy it more. You know?
Better enjoy the icy treat so our travel back in the hot sun becomes endurable to some extent.
Here's a sweet end, lovely ice cream. Why don't you do one thing, make it equally sweet by dedicating a jingle to Feeding Frenzy.
Okay, since we're talking about ice creams, I'll sing a brief history for that. More American than an apple pie, it's got a legacy of bringing up the down and dry. If you had a bad day, just give it a shot. You won't feel like crawling back in the lot. Life is like an ice cream.
Oh, it is!
Live it like a dream.
If you want to have fun like this, all you have to do is participate in this Feeding Frenzy contest. The question for this week is, which is the stem that means large pearl in Latin? A. Garlic, B. Onion, or C. Leek? Send in your answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com. Food and bill again.